Good day, everyone. Today I am going to be discussing to you the group lesson of Group 1, which is a lesson 6.1 Scattered Plots. So, our learning competencies for this lesson is to illustrate the nature of bivariate data, construct a scatter plot, describe shapes or form, trend or direction, and variation or strength based on the scatter plot, and estimate strength of association between the variables based on the scatter plot. To catch up with our lesson, some research studies involve two variables. One of these two variables is the independent variable, and the other one is the dependent variable. The independent variable is the variable that can cause the dependent variable to change. The dependent variable is the variable that is influenced or affected by the independent variable. The data collected in this type of study, which involves two variables called bivariate data. Bivariate data are always in pairs. For instance, a researcher wants to find out if there is a relationship between height and weight. Here, height is the independent variable and weight is the dependent variable. If a person gets taller, his weight may increase, but an increase in his weight will not make the person taller. But this does not mean that this variable causes the other variable. It simply means that there is a significant association between the two. The heights of the students, which may be in centimeters, and the weights of the students, which may be in kilograms, are the bivariate data. Scatter plots are diagrams that are used to show the degree and pattern of relationship between the two sets of data. They are constructed on the x and y coordinate plane. Each data point on the scatter plot presents the values x and y. The abscissa of the point is a value of the independent variables, and the ordinate of this value is the dependent variable y. So, in our situation, the table shows the numbers of hours spent in the mall by 12 people and the amount of money they spent when they go to the mall. So here is our table. So person 1 spent 8 hours in the mall and 600 pesos. Person 2 spent 10 hours in the mall, spending 1,000 pesos. Person 3 spent 9 hours in the mall and 500 pesos. Person 4 spent 3 hours in the mall and 600 pesos. Person 5 spent 1 hour and 200 pesos. Person 6 spent 7 hours and 900 pesos. Person 7 spent 6 hours and 500 pesos. Person 8 spent 4 hours in the mall and 800 pesos. Person 9 spent 5 hours and 500 pesos. Person 10 spent 2 hours and 150 pesos. Person 11 spent 3 hours and 450 pesos. And lastly, person 12 spent 4 hours and 650 pesos. So, all we need to do is to identify the independent variable and the dependent variable. And our answer on that would be the independent variable S, representing the hours spent in the mall, and the dependent variable is Y, representing the amount of money spent.
Construct a scatter plot. The number of hours spent in the mall by 12 persons and the amount of money they spent when they go to the mall. C. Determine the direction of the straight line that the data point seems to follow. Answer. Looking at the scatter plot, it can be seen that the plotted data points are neither following a straight line pointing. D. Determine the state of correlation between the two variables. Answer. There is weak positive correlation between the two variables, x values and the y values. Thank you.